When we do collective leadership, it's just how we approach things. It is what we are. It is not another task. There is no, all right, we have a collective leadership checklist. Not doing that, right? It's not a checklist item. It's just kind of how we operate. It's what our culture is, and it's how we attack everything. Hey, my name is TJ Devine. I am the proud and blessed principal of J.C. Lynch Elementary School in Coward, South Carolina. We are a part of Florence County School District 3. We've used collective leadership to, one, we started with our relationships. So when we first got to J.C. Lynch, there was a lot of a divide in the building. So we kind of had to establish some relationships and social norms and what was expected and what wasn't expected. And really our biggest breakthrough was when we used our efficacy surveys. We took the data and we used the data from our surveys just as we would any other academic data, whether it was reading or math. We do our map testing, whichever benchmark you guys use, but regardless, whether it's reading or math or our culture. So we use the data the same way. It is. But bottom line is, us as principals or whatever your position is in your building, you're probably not the one that's going and doing it. So it just makes good sense to have all your folks involved. Year number 2, we were able to really start working on some of our work structures. We were a leader in me school, just got Lighthouse this year, woo woo. So we had to put some more systems into place to ensure that we were getting the accountability we needed, but also making things easier for our staff and our students to kind of keep up with what they were doing. So that was a big focus on year number 2, was our work structures. And then this past year, we have worked on still some work structures, but more we focus towards like orientation, towards improvement, of trying to get everybody on the same page, including the student, of what that specific goal is that they were targeting. Another big thing that we've done is had our teachers take control of their professional developments. So that has kind of gone back towards that orientation to improve as well, as everybody's focused on that same goal. But what we've done is taken the genius out of different folks around the building and allowed them to share that genius with other folks. So we've got some people that are really great at certain things, and we've taken advantage of using them to be able to show their skills to others. It's really that sense of we're all here for the same goal and the same purpose. And so that's done a couple things for us. One, it's given us really strong culture. So our efficacy survey has drastically increased over the last 3 years. Our school report card went from what would have been unsatisfactory, even though it was a COVID year and didn't technically count, but it would have been like real unsatisfactory, up to average, almost good last year, and then we'll see what comes out in this next one. But our school culture scores have continued to climb. Our teacher retention rate the last 2 years has been 96% or higher. So we know in these times it's hard to find good people. So being able to hold on to your folks is a huge value and asset for us, especially the right folks. So we've been blessed to have a really good team right now. And a lot of that is attributed to the work we do with collective leadership, because it's not like everybody works for me. I work with everybody else. But the biggest thing with what we do and the work that we're doing through our collective leadership is that the teachers know they have a voice, they know they're valued. But students also know they have a voice and know they're valued. And they all know they're not always going to get the answer they want. But they do all know that they were provided the opportunity. And that opportunity always exists because it's not a one-man show, it's not a 3-man show. It's all of us together